Meta ads are not for everyone, and if you're a business owner watching this, there's a good chance you shouldn't be running them. And I run ads for a living, right? Why would I tell you something that could honestly cost me clients? But like I would rather tell you the truth and not take you as a client instead of take you as a client and like watch you throw money away and not get the best results possible. So let's get into it. Let's get into who shouldn't run meta ads, who should run meta ads, and what you should do instead to get the best results possible. The false promise. Everywhere you go, you hear this line: run Facebook ads, run Instagram ads, that's the way you grow. And that's the default advice, right? You hear it from everyone. But the truth is, the truth is a bit ugly. Because for most businesses, running meta ads is like putting premium fuel into a car with no engine. So you could pump as much as you want, but it's not moving. And it's never gonna move. So that's what happens to most business owners. Like they try something, right? They try to do something. They boost an Instagram post for $50 or $100. And like they get some likes, comments, views, they get something. And they start to tell themselves and start to think that yeah, like, wow, it's working. I'm getting likes, views, comments. They start telling themselves this. And like when I hear them saying, I've tried to boost the post and I got X amount of likes or X amount of views, I usually ask them, okay, so how many paying clients came in? How much money have you made from this one ad? And like they're all confused and like startled. Like, what do you mean? I'm like, what do I mean? So then they directly get it that likes and views and comments don't pay their rent, don't pay them money. The trap business owners fall into. Let me give you a little story. I met a salon owner a while back. She was boosting posts like crazy. Every haircut post, boost. Every discount post, boost. Everything, boosting. She was just boosting everything. And when I met her, she told me, she was all excited about it. And she was like, Anthony, look, last month, my ad account, like my Instagram page, reached 40,000 people. And I was like, okay, great, that's nice. But how many of these 40,000 people have booked an appointment? Or how many of these have paid you any money anyway? Like, how much money have you made from this? And she stared at me, all weird, and like I asked her to solve advanced physics or something, and the answer is zero. No new bookings, no new clients. And you might ask why, and that's a very good question. Because she was running ads without an actual system that could capture these leads, capture these viewers, and turn them into customers. She didn't have any system. And that's the trap. That's the thing business owners fall into. Like, they think meta ads is just like a magic bullet. You pay some money, and supposedly, meta ads are like these ads are supposed to create clients from thin air and then get you people to pay you some money. But that's not the case. Like, you and I both know that's not the case. You have to have put together a system that could convert them, like at least get them to do something, to get them closer to being a customer. Who shouldn't run meta ads? Let me be brutally honest. If this sounds like you, don't run ads. Just like, don't do it. Okay, one, if you don't have a clear offer. If your ad or your thing says, we provide high quality services. And if you do this, just don't run ads because you might as well be invisible. Two, if you don't pick up your phone, or if you don't pick up your phone quickly, if you don't answer quickly. Because you might think that this doesn't happen, but trust me, it does happen. I've literally sent leads to businesses where they didn't answer. And it's like, that's super weird, right? Because you have someone calling you and like just telling you, I'm interested in your services or I'm interested in your product, like just sell it to me. They don't pick up their phone. That's weird, right? Okay, so 3, 3. If you don't have a follow-up system, or if you don't do follow-up at all, because some of you, the majority of you, might get a lead, get a response from an ad, and you would answer once, they would reply once, and then they would ghost you. That's it. So you won't follow up after that. You won't try to contact them again, ask them if they still want the thing again. Meanwhile, your competitors are doing follow-up. Like, trust me, they should be following up at least 3, 5, 7 times, and that's how they win clients over you. If this is your setup, Meta Ads isn't gonna fix them. It's just gonna amplify whatever you have, and like amplify and show your weaknesses to everyone. You don't want that, right? So fix them before you think of it. Okay, so let's say you're not ready to run ads. You don't have the foundation. What you should do instead? Let me tell you something that most agencies and most agencies owner won't tell you, because technically they can't charge you thousands of dollars a month to do it, so they won't tell you. But I will tell you what to do, and things you can apply today and start seeing results from them today. So let's get into it. Step 1, fix your Google business profile. When someone Googles, like, let's say your service in your area or your product in your area, what do they see? Do you show up, or you're hidden and invisible somewhere? Then if you're not, just fix it, because that's one setup and that's free, and often that's the fastest way to get calls and results. Step 2, run Google Ads. Meta Ads pushes your message into someone's feed while they aren't even looking for what you offer. You're interrupting their quality time to show up with your offer or with your thing. And like, meanwhile, Google Ads will catch people while they are actively searching for what you offer, while they are literally Googling this solution near me, right? So it's the same difference. That's the same thing between showing up on random doors, knocking on random doors, trying to sell them your service, and showing up on specific doors. Like, you have a list. Let's say you have a list of the people who are interested or who need what you service, what you offer, and you show up at their door and ask them, hey, like, do you want this thing? That's totally different, right? And that's way better, right? So run Google Ads, don't run Meta Ads. Step 3, follow up. There's a gold mine in businesses. In every business, there's a gold mine. And it's in follow up. And it's in the people who showed interest, who reached out to you through your ad, through your website, through somewhere, right? Reached out to you. And you replied to them, and they have ghosted you. But like, these people have shown interest and have shown action, took action towards getting the thing you have. So why don't you try and follow up with them, try to sell them again? Why don't you do it? That's the easiest thing. The client who thought ads will save them. Let me tell you another story, right? I once got a call from a business owner, desperate. Sales was down, staff were complaining, like they didn't have any money to close the month's fee and expenses. And he called me desperate and said, hey Anthony, like, I need you to run my ads today. Can you do it today? Is there like any way, shape or form you can run my ads today? So I stopped and directly asked him, okay, so what happens if I get you 100 new leads tomorrow? And he was like super confused. I didn't see his face when I was on a call, but I felt how confused he was. He was like, look, I don't have anyone to respond on the phone, and our booking system is kind of messy, and we didn't start our follow-up system yet. And I was like, okay, let me tell you this. Let me be honest with you. You shouldn't run ads. That's not the case. You should never run ads before you fix these things, before you fix your foundation. So fix your foundation, get it right. I can help you fix it, but like fix your foundation, get it right, and then we could move on and run your ads. Because with this current setup, with this current framework you have, if we run ads for $1 million tomorrow, you won't get any new clients, you won't get any new results, you won't get any sales. So fix your foundation, and then we think if we can start. So if you take a closer look and see, you would see that most people and most business owners think that ads equals solution, equals clients. But in reality, if you know the game, you understand that ads equal magnifier. So just magnify whatever thing you have. If you have a good setup, if you have a good system, this will magnify it and show it to everyone, so everyone can become your clients. But if you don't have any good setup, then ads will magnify this and show it to everyone, and show everyone that you do a sloppy job and you don't have great customer service or something, right? When meta ads actually work. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not anti-ads. I kind of love ads. I run ads every single day. I do this almost all day, every day, right? So, if I have to tell you what are the 4 things that makes or breaks your meta ads, it would be this list. The things I'm gonna tell you, the 4 things I'm gonna tell you right now. So, let's get into it. 1, if you have an offer, and I'm not talking about basic offers, I'm talking about an irresistible offer. If you have an irresistible offer, that's 1. 2, if you know your audience, if you have defined your audience, if you know who your ideal customers are, perfect customers are. 3, if you have a way to inquire new leads and then turn them into customers. If you have a defined system that you can see and like actually directly apply to new leads and turn them into customers, that's it. That's 3. So now, number 4, if you follow up like crazy, and I'm not talking about 1, 2, 3 follow-ups. I'm talking about 5, 6, 7, even 8 follow-ups. Sometimes could be 10 follow-ups. That's nice. If you can do this, it's awesome. You can see results at the 10th follow-up. Trust me on this one. So when you have these 4 things in place, now meta ads will take you from, let's say, 10 clients. It will take you from 10 clients to 50 or even 100 clients. Even more than that. That's when ads become fuel. That's when ads become fuel to a system that can get and generate clients. So without these 4 things, without a clear system, you are throwing this fuel on the ground without no fire. It's like just like seeing it go away, like disappear on the ground, right? Without any fire. My thing against agencies. This is what pisses me off. Agencies charge you thousands of dollars to run you some ads, and at the end of the month they come with a fancy report saying engagement versus reach. Wow, we get you this much engagement and this much reach. Wow, and they're all happy with this. And that's weird, right? Because when you ask them, okay, I paid you thousands of dollars to get me clients. How many new clients you got me in? And they go again and say, we get you this amount of reach and this amount of engagement. And that's my thing against them, because they keep you captivated and happy with the fancy numbers and the big numbers. Meanwhile, they didn't get you any clients. It's like you're paying thousands of dollars to get nothing in return, right? That's why most of the time I say ads aren't for everyone, and you need someone who tells you the truth and not just like sell you shiny numbers. You need someone to tell you the truth. Here's my advice. If you're thinking of running meta ads, you should stop and think, okay, Do I have the foundation? Do I have the 4 things Anthony told me in this video before I start running ads? And if not, if you don't have them, you should double down on fixing your Google business profile, improving your system, running Google ads, tightening up your follow-up, and better your offer, improve your offer, make it irresistible. That's it. When you have these 4 things, you could start running ads, meta ads. And if you don't know what your next steps should be, just drop me a message, drop me a DM, or drop a comment here. And tell me about your business, explain to me what you do and what you currently have. And I'll happily tell you what you should do next and how you can get new clients by doing the stuff that are the basic foundation of everything. No BS, just truth. So if you like this video, I'm sure you will love my free newsletter. So sign up. There'll be a link in the description. Sign up to my newsletter. There I send foundations and strategies you could start apply today and start seeing results today in your business. So I'll talk to you soon. I'll see you soon.